Welcome back. Here we go. We are still multiplying fractions. This is example 5, and the only difference here is now we have two mixed numbers, and so we just have to turn them both into improper fractions and then multiply. So estimate 2 times 4. They rounded this to 2, 1 and 4/5, and they rounded this to 4. So our answer should be around 8 when we're done. Okay, so we got to change these to improper fractions, and we do that by multiplying 5 times 1, that's 5, plus 4 is 9, and we get 9 over 5, which is right here. This one we go 3 times 3, which is 9, plus 2 more, which is 11, over 3, which they got right here. Okay, so now we've rewritten it into two improper fractions, and the reason they're improper is because the numerator is larger than the denominator. So we can divide out the common factor of 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And we end up with 33 over 5, or 6 3/5. And the way that you get this is divide 33 divided by 5, and it goes in 6 times with 3 left over. So 3 goes our numerator, 5 is our denominator. And you need to write it in big ideas like this, not like this. And I'm going to give out a code word right now. And it's Bobby Wagner is the man. Bobby Wagner is the man. If you send me that email, you'll earn a ticket. All right, extra example 5. Remember, you got to change these into mixed numbers, and I think this one has the wrong numbers too. 1 and 4. Yeah, this is changed to a 4. So in our tutorial, this is going to be a little bit different, but you can practice this one and then also watch the tutorial.
Find 2 4/5 times 3 1/3. First, let's estimate the answer. To estimate, we will round both mixed numbers to the nearest whole number. So let's start with 2 4/5. 2 4/5 is closest to 3, so we will round to 3. Now let's look at 3 1/3. 3 1/3 is also closest to 3, so we will round this number down to 3. So our estimate is 3 times 3, which is 9. Once we have a final answer, we will check and make sure that it is close to 9. So now let's go back to the original problem. We have 2 4/5 times 3 1/3. Before we start multiplying, let's convert both mixed numbers to an improper fraction. So let's start with 2 4/5. To write a mixed number as an improper fraction, we will multiply the whole number, 2 times the denominator 5, and add to the numerator 4 to get our new numerator. So 2 times 5 is 10, plus 4 is 14. So 14 is our numerator. And we keep the same denominator as is in the fraction, so our denominator is 5. So 2 4/5 can be written as 14/5. Now let's try 3 1/3. We will multiply 3 times 3, which is 9, and add 1 to get 10 for our numerator. And we keep the denominator of 3. So 3 1/3 can be written as 10/3. Now we can multiply 14/5 times 10/3. But before we do, let's simplify. We see that there is a common factor of 5. So we can factor out a 5 from the 10 and get 2, and factor out 5 out of 5 and get 1. So now we have 14 over 1 times 2/3. We want to multiply the numerators. 14 times 2 is 28. and multiply the denominators. 1 times 3 is 3. So 2 4/5 times 3 1/3 is equal to 28 thirds. Now for our last step, let's write the improper fraction as a mixed number. To do this, you divide 28 by 3.
Don't write it
So
in
let's
big
move to
ideas
the
like
side
that.
and do the division. 28 divided by 3. 3 goes into 28 9 times, which gives us 27. So we have a remainder of 1. Now we can write our mixed number. We have 9 as the whole number. We use the remainder of 1 to be the numerator, and the divisor of 3 to be the denominator. So 2 4/5 times 3 1/3 is equal to 9 1/3.
There's that one. That's a lot of steps, I know. So we're going to try these on our own. Multiply those, write them down. Go ahead and pause your video. 1, 2, 3. All right, now that you're back, 6 through 8. These are your. Oh, there was one more. Sorry, you skated out of number 9. Lucky you. All right.